Now here's a tower that you don't hear too often from, the Super Monkey Fan Club. And I know some of you guys might already click off the video hearing that upgrade. Now I know this is not a tower that everyone uses, but let's try and give it a chance, guys, because Ninja Kiwi is at least trying to give this tower a chance, so why not us? Let's just go through the new changes happening through this tower. It's not just the Super Monkey Fan Club, it's the triple dart as well. The changes are really interesting. Actually, we're getting a little bit more of an expensive triple dart by $50. Not too much, but when you're supposed to buy like 10 of these guys, then might add up. Oh, wait a second. Are we gonna survive this thing? I think we need to place a couple more darts at the back. I know there's like 5 darts, but trust me, this is all part of the plan. But besides the price increase, what we're getting in return is 25% reduced attack cooldown. So essentially, this triple dart is gonna go crazy when it starts attacking. And I've actually tried it, and it actually is kind of interesting. You know how fast it attacks. It can survive for a lot longer now. Now on top of this, the Super Monkey Fan Club is also getting a little bit of a buff as well. So it further reduces the attack cooldown to 50%, and then the price is getting a small cut of about $300, going from 7.5 to 7.2. Now, in order for you to get the benefit of the Super Monkey Fan Club ability, you don't need like 10 Dart Monkeys upgraded to Super Monkeys. You only need like 2, maybe 3 max, just so you have 100% ability uptime. But honestly, with some slows and everything, even like 1 is gonna be fine, which means that this entire setup is super cheap by itself, right? Now, in case you guys don't know how this Super Monkey Fan Club ability works with the triple dart and all the previous crossbats, basically whatever you upgrade on your Dart Monkey is gonna get transferred over to the Super Monkey Fan Club ability. So essentially, if you're going for the extra pierce, then your Transform Monkeys are gonna have extra pierce. If you go for the range and the camo, then all of those guys are gonna have camo detection and extra range as well. And you guys can see why the extra 25% attack cooldown reduction is really important, because now that means that the ability is stronger as well. So let me try and fit one more Dart Monkey like this. We're aiming for 10 darts, and I know that this is kind of a weird setup, but you have to go like this. And this is, you know, this is already not looking good. It's round 15. Alright, I'm making the mistake of playing BT6 like a beginner, which is that I'm spamming a bunch of small towers instead of upgrading one to bigger ones. Let's actually get something like the, I guess the 220. We have money for this guy. I think I'm gonna keep it on last actually, because it's fully using experience like that. Oh, look at this thing, it's so much better. Actually, just a single dart getting upgraded. Yep, I made the beginner mistake, guys, but it's fine. As soon as we get one triple shot, I think this whole game just stabilizes. Alrighty, I wanted to showcase to you guys the attack speed of the triple dart, or the new triple shot. I mean, look at this guy. Is he gonna defend the entirety of 27? Well, it's not gonna be the entirety, because this guy's helping out a little bit, but he's like not doing anything. He only has range. So this is gonna be mostly the triple shot with some pierce, cleaning out. It's cleaning out green blues. Is it gonna clean out the yellows? It is actually. It's kind of letting some of them through, but this is amazing, guys. This is a new attack speed. He's attacked so fast. We are gonna need some more camo detection though, because this guy alone is not gonna survive. Let's try and make this guy into the triple shot himself. It's gonna be a 0-3-2, but this is gonna be enough. Let's try with the path ability. Oh, he's missing his shots actually. I don't think this is gonna work. All right, let's make a couple of these guys into. This is not what I want, but let's try and keep it at 2, which we're gonna have the 0 as the 0-3-2s. Okay, let's try to keep it at 2, which we're gonna have as the 0-3-2s. I'm gonna use the path ability just so we clear out while these reds are on screen actually, because I think we can deal with the yellows if we only have 2 of these darts. I think this is gonna be fine. Okay, so let's actually have it like this. Let's make this guy into the triple shot, so we have both crossbats now, the 2-3-0 on this one and the 0-3-2 on the guy below it. Let's use the ability for these rainbows, because I don't think we're defending rainbows. Yeah, I think that was a good choice actually, but we're gonna have a lot of black balloons incoming, so let's see if we can defend those. Yeah, absolutely no issues. Let's see how we do versus these pink balloons. These guys are fast, they're beefy, and we need pierce in order to deal with these guys, and I feel like we need to start upgrade some of the other darts too. Oh yeah, look at this thing, we're actually leaking. We need a couple more triple shots, at least one more I think. Yeah, let's get this guy to a triple shot. Do we have, yeah, we have both discounts, so let's see if this is gonna be enough. I mean, they're barely defending. I don't like this one bit actually. Let's make this guy the back a triple shot as well. Look at his range, by the way, it's so small, but for now we're gonna give it the primary training and the mentoring, so it's gonna grow bigger. Okay, so 3.9k, we can do a lot of things, but the first thing that I want to do is I just want to use Pat's ability. All of them are getting buffed. Oh, they're melting the Moab. Please persist. I need the ability to last like just a while longer. Oh my god, that was ridiculous with the Moab. I actually think we have this one. Okay, so first off, let's remove the obstacle and let's upgrade a couple of these guys to the triple dart as well, as many of them as possible. Again, the range is super small, but yeah, we have a lot of upgrades in front of us, so I think it's gonna be fine overall. And let's use the ability again. Oh yeah, this is so much much better. Look at them go with Pat's buff, and he's gonna go crazy, guys. You know, when we buy the Super Monkey Fan Club ability, all of these guys are gonna attack so fast. Let me watch the 40s a little bit. I want to watch 46, 47, and then 49. 46 is not an issue. It's not an issue just because we're attacking these 45 layers with so many projectiles, and all these projectiles, they also have a lot of pierce. How are we doing versus the ceramics? They seem to be keeping them in place. I mean, you can kind of feel that you're defending essentially with a third tier tower with like a triple shot. All right, then round 49. Let's get it. Let's see how good we are. We have +1 pierce on every single one of these guys. That's like this primary training right now is doing it's doing so much work. It's actually crazy. Look at them go versus the ceramics now. Oh yeah, perfect. Absolutely no problem. So I'm gonna get the alchemist to 4-1. This is such a fun setup, by the way, to pull off, because it kind of feels like a beginner type of setup, right? It's like something that I guess a new player would try. But believe it or not, this is a legitimate thing. Like you can actually do this in BT6 and it's gonna be fine. Now, let's see how we do versus the Moab, because in the 140 we needed the ability, but not anymore. I'm trying to find a spot for another alchemist, which is hopefully in range of both discounts. Did I see a... Yeah, there we go. We found another spot. There we go. Make this guy as the 4-1 as well. Then I want to do another one on the other side, but I don't think I can have this guy in the range of both discounts, right? So I think it's just gonna have to be like this one. Go for 4-1 as well. And look at this setup. I mean, this looks so cool, actually. How often do you see a setup looking like this? Dark monkeys surrounded by alchemists and Pat Fusty in the middle. At least, I'm not sure if this is gonna be a powerful setup. It kind of feels like it's decent for the mid game, I guess, but it certainly does look really cool, and I cannot wait to get to the Super Monkey Fan Club, because this guy's attack speed has also been improved by a lot, actually, and we get the money to buy the first Super Monkey Fan Club ability. And if you buy this thing, you guys are gonna notice that this thing is attacking like crazy. Look at it go. Look at the difference between this one and all the other ones. We just let it attack versus this BFB. You guys are gonna notice this thing is behaving like it's overclocked or something like that, but it's not. It's just these new attack speed buffs that it's gotten. Look at him go. He's so good. Let's see how we do versus these 45 mobs. I think we should pop them, no issue. Yeah, there we go. All right, 63 is the next one, because we cannot afford to buy a second ability, so it's gonna have to be Pat plus a transformation. So first wave of ceramics, I want to use Pat Fusty's level 3 ability, so just wait a little bit, use it now, and then it should come off cooldown for the third wave. Is this gonna be fine though? Yes, there we go. I feel like this guy's doing so much of the heavy lifting. I don't know, is it because he's attacking so fast that it's only him that I'm like mainly looking at? He seems to be doing really well. Let's transform all these guys for the first time, and that's around 60 gone. Oh yeah, look at his attack speed. You can see how much of a different of attack speed he has in comparison to the other ones, right? This is so cool, but we don't have Pat Fusty's. Oh, we don't have the ability. Let's buy another one. Maybe this ability is gonna come off cooldown. Do we actually need an ability versus 63? It doesn't look like it. Oh, all right. I mean, I thought we might need another ability, but it looks like we're cleaning everything out, no problem. All right, now we have two abilities, and this is kind of an important one, because I want to do a test to see if we need another ability. So let's actually do it like this. Let's use the first one. So this is the one that we used, it seems like, and let me just see where this cooldown is gonna fall before it runs out. So we're at about, yeah, it's about 33-ish%, I want to say, give or take. They're using the second one now, which is going to be this one, and then by the time the second one expires, where is this guy's cooldown going to be? It's going to be about, well, it's not exactly 33% because we have some cooldown reduction from the primary mentoring, right? But I would say we're looking at about 75% uptime, which I can absolutely live with. So, alright, so just checking with you guys, it's around 73. The setup is kind of looking weird. I'm not sure if you're used to seeing a setup like this, just a bunch of dark monkeys surrounded with alchemists and everything. Somewhat of an expensive setup so far. I feel like you could probably buy like the tax zone for the amount of money that we spent on all of these guys, so you could probably get even like better results, I want to say. But I guess you don't want to be thinking like that, right? Because if you're over optimizing everything, then you're not exactly having a lot of fun, and so that's why we're just gonna keep doing it like this. Honestly, I wanted to get a glue as well, which is gonna be really important, I feel like. And let's actually have the glue over here. I want it outside of the range of the alchemist, but I do want it as the 5th tier, so we're gonna go for the 0.52 on the glue. The glue storm just combos really well with all of this extra attack speed that we're gonna be giving our super monkeys. Actually, I call them super monkeys because they transform into super monkeys, but they're just normal dark monkeys. They're super monkey wannabes, I guess you can call them like that. So let's use one of the abilities for all these BFBs right here. You can definitely see the difference in attack speed, by the way. Yeah, it's just so evident that like these guys are upgraded to the 4th tier. They're attacking super fast. And honestly, if we have some leftover cash, I wouldn't even mind just like casually upgrading a couple of these triple shots to the Super Monkey Fan Club just for the 25% extra cooldown reduction that it now gets. So let's use the ability again. It is is melting everyone. I mean, once you use the ability, this is like not even funny. Alright, so 81, we're starting off free play, and we are actually missing a tower. I wanted to buy the Relentless Glue, but I've been kind of trying to figure out the spot, like here on the left side preferably, where it's going to be in range of both discount villages, but at the same time under the camo village as well, which I don't think is happening. So I think we just have to go like this here on the side. I know it's like a weird spot. Alright, so let's do the thing. Let's use the ability and let's see how good we are versus 82 on free play. And so far, I can tell you guys that we're going to need a lot more damage, it seems like. I mean, they're destroying everything, don't get me wrong, but we need a lot more damage, guys. We'll probably need to upgrade a couple of these guys to the SMFC, or we just need to be doing something to these balloons, like maybe slowing them or stunning them or something like that. Alright, so we have some big balloons incoming, and I want to do the combo on this one. Let's transform everyone and then use Pat's ability as well and see how fast we can dispose of both of these ZOMGs. So go now, use Pat's ability as well. Oh, they're melting them. Look at this thing go. They're so good when you use all these abilities. It's like a mini PMFC in a way, I guess. This is, by the way, right on time with level 14 on Pat, which is improving the duration and the radius, but also the damage that it gives to all nearby towers. It is going from 1 to 3, I believe, the damage. The duration, not so much. I think it's like 8 to 10 seconds, which is, I guess, not too much, but given that it just gives so much damage, it's really good increase. Let's use the ability again, and then let's use Pat's Roar and just watch all these super monkeys go to town. Yes, it's so good when you use everything. Yeah, they're so good, but I feel like we just need to make these guys a little bit stronger, and the way to do that is through damage amplification because they're attacking so fast. Alright, some fortified mobs. I want to watch these guys, which are starting to leak through on the other side as long as we don't use abilities, and this is, I don't want to say it's concerning because I'm not expecting like the triple shots to be defending like 45 balloons around 89, but it just means that we're gonna have to rely on the ability more and more. And I also wanted to do one more thing actually, which is that because these guys are attacking super fast, you want to do some damage amplification on them, and another great tower is the super brittle. Let's see how we do versus these deities first. So we have to use the glue storm for them to, oh ho ho, once you use the glue storm though, oh yes, they have so much damage. This is such a great combo, and I'm not sure if you guys know this, but I haven't used an ability yet versus those deities. So maybe, you know what, 95, can we actually defeat 95 without using an ability? I doubt it. Let's use the ability for 91, and let's just try and find a spot for the super brittle. I think here is gonna be a good spot. Actually, just wait and see what we're gonna do versus 91 though. These are beefy BFBs. We are keeping them in place though. A lot of stuns from Pat, Fusty, and the Relentless Glue as well, and more 45s. 92, this can be a scary, I'm not saying it is, but it can be if you're not ready, because it's a bunch of 45 mobs and ZOMGs behind them. I think it's time, guys. Let's actually go for the super brittle, make it a 501, I think, actually, for the extra range. And now with all this extra damage, how are our dark monkeys going to perform? Let's use the ability. ZOMG, oh my god, they're just popping the ZOMGs before I even use the ability. This is crazy. Let's actually use it. Why not? So this is supposed to be a little bit better than using Pat's ability, because the damage amplification from the super brittle is +5 damage and Pat only adds +3. More deities incoming, by the way, so let's use the glue storm, and yeah, we don't even need to use an ability, guys. I have a feeling that we can defeat 95 just by not doing anything. I think. Yeah, what a fun setup. This is like such an unorthodox setup. You really don't see this thing too often, and this is what makes it so fun. Do we even need to use an ability, guys? We have so many damage amplification towers that I don't even think we do, right? Let's just see how these guys are gonna do without using the ability. I mean, hey, you guys can do this thing if you wanted to. If you're too lazy to use abilities, you can just, I guess, buy the ability but never use them, and it's still gonna work, it seems like. Yeah, this is 94, and 94 seems to be getting destroyed. Oh my god, that's so good. And you know what, I know that if we don't do anything, we're probably gonna pop this round. It seems like we're gonna pop it, no issue, but I want to use all abilities. This is not what we came for. Let's upgrade this guy as well. Everyone is transformed. Let's use Pat Fusty's level 3 ability as well, and I feel like it's only like 2 of these super monkey fan clubs, maybe 3 max, they're just destroying the entire round. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, towards the end of this round, we should actually do a pop count check on the amount of pops that these guys at the front have in comparison to these guys at the back, because I feel like the majority of the work has been done by I don't know, like 4 or 5 darts in total. Let's, by the way, use the ability, and I think I'm gonna use Pat's Roar, because why not? I mean, not like they need it seems like, because one ability seems to be obliterating everything, but yeah, let's just keep using the abilities because we have 4 of them now, so this is easily over 100% uptime. Let's use it again. Melt 96. I'm even gonna use the glue storm, and then everything should come off cooldown for the 45 GMGs on 97. this is probably gonna be the last or the second to last Super Monkey Fan Club that we're gonna buy. This is obviously not the way to do it. So if you guys are doing it like you're trying to set up at home, you don't need to buy like 5 of these guys. I'm just buying them because of the extra attack speed, and that attack speed transfers over to the ability. But realistically, if you want to transform like 10 darts, you only need probably like 2 Super Monkey Fan Clubs max. Alright, so 98, let's dump everything on 98. So just wait a little bit for these ZMGs to come in a little bit close, and let's go. Super Monkey Fan Club, get the Glue Storm going and get Pat's ability going. And how fast is everything gonna evaporate? I think super fast, guys. I'm even seeing some of these ZMGs starting to pop, and that is that gonna be all she wrote for 98? That's a super fast clear on 98. Yes, let's use one more ability. Okay, so we know that it took at least 20-ish seconds to defeat this round, because I think one ability lasts for 15 seconds, and we needed like to go a little bit into the second one, right? But a 20-second clear for a round like 98, I mean, that's crazy fast. Let's use one more ability for the 45 DDTs. I was around 99, and then let's spend all of our cash. We can buy 2 more of these guys, and this bad balloon, I feel like this is just gonna get destroyed in a second, isn't it? We can actually afford to let this guy come in a little bit closer, and then we can use all of our abilities. So let's just wait for a second and go now. Use everything at once. All these are, look at them attack. Oh my god, that was a bad balloon. It's gone in a second. Yes, it's such a cool combo, such an underused and cool combo. And let's do a pop gun check actually. So 260, 282. Oh my god, these guys are carrying it the front. 280 on this guy as well. And let's take a look at these guys at the back. 107, 67, 30,000. This guy didn't even attack. Oh yeah, you don't need like 10 of these guys. It seems like 5 is gonna be more than enough. Oh my god, that's such a great combo, such a fun combo as well. Yeah, that's the new change happening to the Super Monkey Fan Club. So that's gonna be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm gonna see you on the next one.